Oh boy. Time to oh, I forgot to turn on my pencil. Draw. Check it out, man. We're off to the races, buddy. Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna try something a little better than this, but I wanna see where these lines go sometimes. Don't worry, don't worry. This is not going to be the final product. Or I know it's rushed. I know it's rushed. The 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 wait no. The that probably makes sense. No, okay. Boom, okay. That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. What up, Alice? There's an anime baseball ad running on my stream, and it's the American baseball one too. What the heck? That's crazy, dog. Why are there so many ads? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, so it was actually quite difficult to put the pieces together to get my iPad streaming on here, but after several months of tinkering, I finally and navigating through dead streams. Where is the mannequin? You know what? Let's use the fucking mannequin. Let's use the mannequin. Let's use this guy. Let's go with the flow. Let me first put that in chat. That could be. God. I need to adjust this. I'm surprised it doesn't show any of the adjustments, actually. References. Okay. Wow, it's not showcasing. It's very strange. No, I do not want any fall off. Stabilization. I don't want any pressure. Oh god, the bubble. The screen, not a good time to start falling off. Oh god. Oh, unregistered, that's great. Okay. What do you mean unregistered? What's it doing? Discord call? What Discord call? Okay, is this thing not reacting? Okay, there we go. Wow, that is a slow. Okay, very, very slow. Okay. Very slow. First, we gotta do some hangman, you know? How many heads tall is that? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I need a better reference on this mannequin. It's pissing me off. No. Art's fucking tedious. Unlike other tedious things in life, it is not very profitable. So how is everybody doing today? One picture of Oliver. I don't know what that means. Gumball Watterson. That's an interesting one. Let's look at him. I'm kind of already sick of this thing. Whatever this thing is, I'll fucking take Gumball. It's a very simple design, yeah, okay. Oh my god, that thing looks like trash. I don't want to use that as a... It's his cheeks on the wrong side. Oh, that's foul. Okay. He's like a stout kid, so... Dude, I don't like the stomach. That looks weird. It's gonna look weird in my style, so I'm gonna change that for sure. But he does kind of have a bit of a gut. I don't know. Let's make him like a little chubby. I don't know. Let's make him fat. A little classic American child, I guess. Why doesn't he have shoes? Whatever. I just realized Gumball doesn't have shoes. That's so weird. Oh, that looks like those. And I cannot. That doesn't look right at all. But why does this stand does not work at all? Oh, he's a dumb little kid, so at least oh, his hands are like really simple, so that's a plus. Oh, I maybe spoke too soon. This is disgusting. Oh my god, zoom in. Zoom in. There we go. That looks weird. Okay. Probably the sleeves would definitely end there, I think. Okay, that actually kind of works. It's no, it doesn't. There's no hands, there's no fingers. Why is this still tough? God, art is so tough, bro. How do people make it so easy? Oh god, it just looks disgusting. Some hideous flippers. Okay, maybe actually having a wrist might help. Okay. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. As a... Okay. That doesn't... Still looks weird. Maybe I ought to give it a thumb? God, that looks so fucking... Why is this damn... It's the simplest hand on earth and it's still complicated. Bro, we are so getting replaced by AI. Maybe that's just a skill issue on my part, though. Why does it keep getting worse? Ew. Oh, God. Okay, so it's... So the height peaks at the edge on the top. Maybe that's the sacred. Good enough. Okay, let's just, this is the skeleton face still. Okay. Okay, where are the settings? There we go. God, I'm so sick of... What's even the point of that if it can't support itself? What even is that circle up there? Oh my, I completely forgot about that. Merge down. Okay. I'm still on Gumball. Dewey Griffin. Storyboard gonna come out? It did come out. He wants to draw me struggling to draw Gumball. That's... Okay. Oh my god. Man, I am not patient enough for this art thing. Okay, it's time we CalArts the fuck out of this style. Man, how do artists do it? Well, his shirt is weird. It's all this... It's like side... It's so weird. Why is it sidelined or whatever? That looks... I guess that does give it some depth. Like, gives it a nice little angle. I'm gonna cheat with the sleeves. He's got a sweater. He's a stupid little kid with a sweater. Okay then. I'll have it cover the damn hands. Hmm. I think realistically the proportions would be like there. Ugh. This doesn't really work, does it? Because he needs to do that. What is the most logical place for it? Is he kind of bends down, so I guess it'd be like there. That doesn't really work either. And also, that shirt is behind. But this one is in front. Let's make this side a little better. Let's see how badly people are making fun of my beautiful art so far. Last chat. It doesn't say the name or the timestamp. Wow, Discord lagged. Well, you know, I don't want to spend too much time drawing Gumball, not gonna lie. His pants kind of blend into his gut, I guess, so I guess that can work too. This looks so weird. I don't know how else to like. How do you do a front angle of a claw that looks like a mitten? I'm so used to like Knuckles, but I guess it's more like Thumbs. Okay, thumbs are when they're straight out or in a relaxed position. The thumbs come towards the body. So I gotta remember that. They do come towards the body. And he does have... That's kind of stupid looking, but it kind of works. Ooh, that third one did not, though. It's too damn big and blistering. Nope, don't want that. Oh, that looks disgusting. Ew. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, have you seen Gumball's hands? Oh my god, actually, I don't feel as bad anymore. I'm looking at the cartoon that looks disgusting on him, too. His thumb is like at the same size as the rest of his hand combined. Oh. Ugh. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Wow. New videos. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's look at Gumball. Let's look at a better reference for hands being out. So wait a second, are you serious? His hands are just like... Does he ever have like a towards the camera? Man, I hate fingers towards the camera. Ooh, that's a tough one actually. But I must challenge myself. Ew, ew. Oh my god. Falling iPad again. Okay, that's how it's done in the cartoon. Are you serious? Like, that is... Ugh. What the fuck? I'm swearing too much. I'm going to get demonetized, but oh my god. Oh. Oh god, that looks terrible. This hand is consistently... I have a better idea. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. No, 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 I'm not gonna deal with these proportions no more. Gumball, he ain't worth it. I'm sorry, bros. I'm just gonna go normal. Let's just copy the hands. We gotta get through more than just Gumball today. Wow. Look at the analytics for this thing, because what? There's a lot of people at first, but then they all abandoned me. Why the heck are you so much smaller? Well, no, you're not. You're not too bad, I guess. Okay, I think that's okay. Oh my god. What is wrong with this iPad holder? Yo, chat. Don't leave me, chat. Sorry I don't have the left side animated at all. This is kind of the first time trying it this way. Okay, actually, this... Honestly, this thing... Let's just trace over my own work. Just because the quality looks buggos. Ooh, actually, wait a second. You know, when I was a kid, I was able to just kind of accept failure a bit better than now. Now I can't get anything done. But that'll suffice. That shall suffice. Can you guys even hear me? Okay, let's see if there are any issues I need to concern myself with. Goofy fucking cat thing. CalArt style mask. I know he's not really CalArt style. This is just misinformation, but still. Does need to be a little chubby brat, I guess. I don't know. Oh wait, that can justify... Oh wait, that's easy. It's called we do a little perspective. Called we do... Why is he barefoot? That's so weird. Well, whatever. You... it looks weird. It looks weird still. It looks really weird, honestly. Okay, perspective. I ain't... You know, no matter how bad it looks, I ain't spending that much time on some cat kid's feet. That's as much... That's all I can do, man. I don't make the rules. Oh. That line's way too thick. But it wants to not go all the way. There we go. I'm so sick of that shit. Okay, let's add some lines here for some cohesion. So we got some weirdo pants over here too. What even is that? Is that like supposed to be some button for jeans? Doesn't make any sense. Cartoons, what do you do? Oh wait, he's got a little dopey tail. That's kind of funny. Okay. Don't forget the dopey tail. That was literally the easiest design here. Okay, what else is going on? Okay. He got them denims. He got them denims. He's a fly guy, so he got them denims. That doesn't really make sense, but is that? No, that looks really weird. Now let's skip those lines. That doesn't make sense in this art style. What the? Actually, no, that doesn't look right either. Ew. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. I guess it's a fly? I don't know, but it's there, I guess. Gotta have that CalArt style. Bean mouth. Actually, in this case, the bean is a nose because It's a cat. And his tongue actually kind of looks like he's choking on a large wad of meat. But that doesn't look like it makes any damn sense in this style. Also, no. Doesn't look good. Let's try that bean mouth again. I actually kind of like that it's the bean mouth kind of becomes the nose here. That kind of works. Okay. Anyone else in chat? Wow. Woo. No. Is chat dead? Chat might be dead. I think chat. Wow, chat's dead. Dead as hell. Oh, 3 viewers. Come on, guys, come on. Anything else? Well, anyways, back to gumballing. It's called we do a little gumballing. We do a little gumballing. Use the circle tool, but we do no such thing. That is so weird. That is really weird, actually. Why is it just a big old circle? You know what's even weirder than like when your art looks off and you can't tell why? When you replicate someone and it's like, no, their art doesn't look off, but you think about it and you look at it and you're like, for all intents and purposes, what I'm looking at doesn't even make sense. Why? What do they know that I don't? I don't want to risk. I'm not going to take the risk by showing a reference image to know what you guys are talking about because I'm an artist. I use detailed models for my work. Let's just say. That sounds so fucking creepy. Okay. Shout out to the guy who requested Gumball, because like that's the only thing I'm drawing this stream, apparently. What the... That... Okay, this reference makes no sense. I see it all the time, too. This makes no sense. Okay. That's a huge ass tongue. That looks terrifying. Okay, that kind of works. That works okay. He's a cat. Give him some whiskers. I guess he has some weird sideburn whiskers. Weird. You know, it's funny because Gumball has such a simple design, but the more I look at it, the weirder it gets. Like, wow. And of course, can't stand up for more than 10 seconds. You know, I feel like no matter how I draw this guy, he's gonna look high. So I'm not even gonna try to avoid it. Let's embrace it. He has some very thick eyebrows. You know. I'm gonna make it tired. Yeah, that looks like the new Patreon logo. God, I wish that people didn't only use Patreon because the Eye of Ra. It's the Eye of Ra. So in Egypt, they give you the property. When in Egypt you buy property, then they give you the property. Man, shut the hell up, man. This is okay. Oh God, no, that's not what I want at all. No. Have to zoom in all this much? Actually, that is kind of off on the left side too. His eyebrows are so... I don't want to do eyebrows. I want to go with the high idea. Make it a bit uneven too. Yeah. Okay. Now we're talking. It's just catnip, guys. It's all good. No. Oh. Those are happy now. Okay, there we go. I do not want to do the shading here. Okay, let's decrease the stabilization. Let's switch up the tunes. This is getting boring. It's a good tune, but it's been on way
Welcome
too.
back to Papa John's for a very
Carrot Papa John's. How many ads? Two? Okay, one sec. Oh no, no, not two. I don't know why YouTube does that. This one goes higher. How do you spell Anais? I don't know. Let's make it surreal. Make it that one Larry guy who always has a new job. And oh yeah, the A becomes a smoke. That's cool. That works. I like that. That's a great. That's a great start to the stream. What an amazing. What is? I'm like a. Why is he high? That's a good question. I don't know why he needed to be high. It just gets worse, man. Oh, he's got the cat's Bro has the cat's Should I? Should I add shading? You know what? I'm starting to come around to this genre a bit better. The shading's actually pretty simple on this guy. Looks like typically light hits him from the back, shadow in front. Okay, cool. Oh, you stupid iPad! You can kind of tell that I'm not the biggest fan of his design. He's a fine character, but that's way too big. That's way too small. I'm doing the shading before I'm doing regular colors. What's wrong with me? Oh, really? Wait, so overlap doesn't even matter then? Just regardless, it's don't overlap. Why did I do the shading before any of the real colors? Oh, whatever. Let's just get rid of that for now. Let's go with the basic colors. Okay. Let's see. Yep. What a shocker. Oh wait, duh. Photoshop is better in this way. Actually, nah, that'll take forever. God, that doesn't even work. I like adding cohesion when I can. So, like, even if they're a different color, I can make them the same color. Kind of looks okay. Speaking of cohesion, since he is high, since I decided that Gumball needs to be high for basically no reason, I can make the tongue, the nose, and even the eyes the same color. Really should have done this part first, but whatever. I guess he's gonna have black pants. They look kind of weird, but whatever. Does look very ugly and flat currently, but nothing a little spizmixing can't spiz fixing. What is, does that word even exist? Probably not. Not gonna lie. Use the catnip. Oliver. Sure. Someone mentioned a specific drawing of Oliver that I don't recognize, but yeah, I can probably do Oliver. Yeah. Why did I do this? This is terrible. This is a terrible idea. That's a good way to add cohesion. And then, oh wait, okay. I can make the shadows and the hands be the same color as the pants. Yeah, that'll add some cohesion. Okay, cool. Are you gonna be a pain? No, good. You look annoying though. Well, no, actually, you're pretty. Once you zoom in enough, you look fine. Bro's got this. Bro's got this. That doesn't. That's not great, but whatever. Not every part matched perfect. So I gotta make. Oh, that's way too light. Way too light. Way too light. Way too light. It's probably. Let me look. That's too dark. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. Now it looks ugly. No. Recent Pimsmal. Let's do some extra. Whoa. Let's do some extra Pimsmal for the really bad parts, you know? You fail me. Probably under the pits. Probably there. That's pretty far from light. Yeah, yeah, okay. And then big ol' smudger. Make it look kind of bit more natural. Don't want to go too far. Then we can do some erasing. We can do some erasing. Probably do a little erasing. Just some subtle touches here and there. Oh, that's not subtle. Actually, let's just make the opacity better. On the edges, let's make the opacity good. But actually, let's make the background color. Let's not do red. Let's do orange. Oh, it highlights an issue. Okay, there we go. But yeah, let's get back in action. Okay, not the best strategy, I'm sure. There. But a strategy nonetheless. That's the crazy part is like this is for once it is like actually legal. And it should be like, yeah, that shows up better. That shows up real good. Okay, I can see all the nuances. Yeah, I'm looking at this. It still kind of looks a little amateurish, pretty bad still. Yeah. Yeah, I know I probably don't do art. I don't shade the best. This is a pretty stupid way to shade, honestly. I can't imagine this is the best way. Current, ooh, Ooh, at one point I got 5. Gardic phone type drawing. I should do Gardic phone. That'd be fun. There's also yeah. Yeah, it is kind of like a Gardic phone prompt because I just decided, you know what, this drawing's boring the shit out of me. Let's make this cat child high for no reason. What happened to Gumballs? I swear to God, I'm acting like a 5-year-old. I'm Gumballs. It's funny because plural. What is wrong with me, man? What is wrong with me? Okay, let me just. I need my friends get. Whoa, why is their chat on the left side? I've never seen it on the right, on the left side before. Why is it giving? That is a terrifying Meg Griffin and the Momo, of course. And they're calling it bad because, of course, they are. God, people are cooked. Okay. You know, that's weird. Is like, okay, here's something a bit weird. So, Elon took over Twitter and yeah, let me just yap about something. So, when Elon took over Twitter, things obviously did change, but didn't change that much. People like say that it's like some alt-right cesspool now, and there's more bots. The bot problem, the management, it's a technically worse website now, definitely, but it still is like it's still incredibly left-leaning, generally speaking. You will be deep fried, harassed, and cooked if like you go against the leftist stuff, depending on where you are. Sometimes people like they get in the wrong audience and then like they act normal and then a bunch of alt-right people do genuinely show up and spam harassment towards them and just like, oh, you are insert minority here, this you must be destroyed, blah blah blah, stupid crap like that, get a disturbing amount of likes. But honestly, I think that was also always kind of a part of Twitter. But what I find really funny is seeing people who are like, they're pretty extreme on the left side and they used to love Twitter because it was a leftist cesspit instead of a right wing cesspit that is now. It's kind of both. Like Musk wants it to be a right wing cesspit, but it's still gonna be Twitter, which is the funny part. They like because they're like dismissing everyone on Twitter is someone who is complacent with uh the Nazgul, let's just say. But it's so funny because they're calling some because it's mostly still like people who are just as left leaning as they are. I just so weird because it's just peak friendly fire. Like look at the trending tab. It's not if you want to like call this website alt right somehow, dude, look at the trending tab. look at the trending tab every day. Every day, man. Yeah, I think I'm not going. I think I'm going to refrain from shading the next few prompts because it's taking so long. As you can probably see, very subtle changes. And this is what usually burns through my Apple. Oh, why did it undo that? That's dumb. Whatever. But I just think that's crazy that people are like, you use Twitter, you're interacting with the Nazgul, and it's like this conversation I just had on someone's like someone was like, "Oh yeah, this artist is awesome. I just wish they'd get off Twitter so I could follow them again." And someone's like, "Oh wait, you don't use Twitter, or is it because they upload to YouTube?" And he's like, "I don't participate in the Nazgul website, so no. I deleted my account the day Elon took it over." I did. I was like, I mean, it won't convince you, but FYI, most of the people on Twitter, most of the time, they're harassing Musk. They hate Musk. They cook him regularly. His own, like, instituted, whatchamacallit, community notes turn against him all the time. Whatever trends is leftist, it really has not changed. And they just responded, "You're right. Well, it won't convince me. Do not interact with Nazguls." And I know I always am like super against censoring myself for the sake of the algo. First of all, I just got my monetization back, so I gotta be a little more careful. But secondly, calling you know what Nazgul sounds really genuinely funny to me. I feel like that's a topic I can take a bit later and make fun of a bit more than like other stuff. Like some of these censors just feel tasteless, but calling these guys Nazgul, that just seems funny. That it also kind of makes sense. You know, people trouncing about, mysterious figures trouncing about, asking you, "Hey, what are you hiding? Are you hiding a ring bear? We hate those ring bears." If you know, that's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. But it's kind of funny. I think that's another thing is like it's so weird because I feel like a lot of people don't realize a lot of these edgy jokes are making fun of the they're not praising the edgy lords, or they're not praising, let's just say, Nazgul. They're making fun of them. And it's also weird because I feel like a lot of these people are kind of rediscovering that. Like I swear, Nazgul parodies used to be everywhere in the 80s. It was like the most common thing to joke about. Has anyone seen The Producers? That was funny making fun of them. But then everyone decided to give them a bunch of power again and like, oh, these are the scariest bad guys ever. I mean, they've been mostly pretty useless for a really long time. Occasionally get some crazy people in like the Midwest or whatever. But now, like, they made them scary again. They fear mongered again, and now they're more confident to be back and to be scary and bad. And you just gave them more power. And you should make fun of these types of people. You should make fun of the Nazgul. You should. I mean, I really like Creature Command. It's a weird thing for me to get on a tangent about. I know. Like, I mean, it was like a good example of this is like recently James Gunn's Creature Commandos had an entire robot who's like was just programmed to kill Nazgul. And that was kind of funny. It also integrated well because he's just designed with one purpose that he can't really distinguish from, which kind of added a bit of tragedy at the end. I feel like Creature Commando was just a really good example of just show don't tell, discuss don't lecture. You know, it had confidence that its audience wasn't stupid. And then, we need more of that. Let me see how crazy chat got after that ramble. Stop ranting about Twitter and draw. Okay, at least At least people got what I was saying. There were no misinterpretations. So good. I do hate that people are so disingenuous sometimes that they like want to willfully. Man, I miss Twitter. I miss when Twitter was like this awful, evil boogeyman of the internet that everyone had to fear, that everyone had to be disgusted by and hate. It's so because it's just nice to have a little boogeyman occasionally. This like thing that's like kind of making people a bit scared. This stupid bubble's expanding so bad on my laptop. Oh god. And it just expand again. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Bought a cheap screen protector. Bought a cheap. Uh. Why aren't you erasing? Why aren't you erasing anymore? Okay. Did I miss anything? Well, first of all, I think that this layer. Uh, okay, let's decrease the opacity for some of these. Oh, that's not decreased nearly enough. Oh, wait, that's just a size thing. That is like a complete annihilation. That is not. Okay, and actually, yeah, I think that, I think those, I think that, I think yeah, these need extra shading. Oh, I hate. Stop dropping iPad. Actually, I'm probably banging the mic a lot. It probably sounds bad. I'm sorry. I'm just realizing I'm banging the mic so badly right now. Ugh. That's kind of an ugly ass picture. Oh, wait, of course, that looks weird. He has an entire mouth. Why isn't any of that shaded, you know? Oh no. Wait, oh, that's another thing. Yeah, okay, that. I hate the texture. Okay, I hate the texture. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of these nuts? That is not what I want at all. Man, this is a trash ass drawing. Oh no. This. Hmm. This. I swear. Oh my god, don't tell me that's actually a better. The wires from my not working HDMI to lightning cord, yes, that exists, is providing a better stand than the iPad stand. I'm about to crash the buffles out. Let's make the boof look nice and boofy. What is this guy's name? Larry? Gumball fans, help me out. I think this guy's called Larry or something. He's like a bit of a light gray, right? He's like the stop sign guy, you know? You feel me? I think you feel me. He usually has like a, a red hat, probably because he's like in a new job. That looks a bit too much like his skin. What's a good smoke color? Nah, that sucks. Probably should be darker. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. The background color is pretty bad. Let's just... Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think I gotta start moving on, bruh. Wait a second, why is... I just realized there hasn't been music for a while. I can't even hear it now. What the heck? Oh yeah, that's because my earbuds only have one functioning earbud for some reason. Anyone thoughts anywhere? Oh my god. Anyone thoughts, anybody have any thoughts? Severe activity, stream health, shopping. I need to set up an entire store for shopping. Oh my god. Larry Butts. In reverence. Thumbs up. I need to do the thumbs up one. Yeah, thumbs up. I can't believe that's like a real character still. Okay, this shading looks awful, but let's just move on. I'm sick of Gumball. I'm sick of looking at him. I'm sorry, Gumball. You're a good enough show, but we gotta take care of business, bro. Oh, that's so blurry. That's so blurry. We gotta take care of Larry. Larry Bots. Larry Bots. Ah, that's a bit of a more complicated design. I think. Let's just make his. Oh no. That's a good start. I'm so tired now. I'm too tired for fucking anything these days, man. He's a general. God, that's all. He's got some weird curly eyebrows. They're black, but still curly. That's a weird thing. His like hair becomes 3D midway around the middle. That's... Don't worry, guys. This part's rough. This is ugly, but it's rough. I know that there's a better way to do this. Why is this guy? This guy's actually jacked. What the hell? Oh my God. What has Larry Butts been eating, bro? Why are you... What the hell? I'm just realizing how buff he is. This is weird. Dude, he's like ripped. Okay. So he's got that thing going on. Dude, why is Larry Butts ripped? I did not know. I was not aware of his game. That is actually kind of weird, though. This guy, I guess it's just an anime thing. This guy's so fucking ripped. This is so weird. Like, you guys are looking at, like, his, like, chest muscles and neck muscles, right? Like, I got a reference, and he is, like, he's got a suit on and crap. But I'm actually underselling how wide this guy's frame is, too. What? He's like this meme character. He's like a dorky... I don't know what he is. He's from Ace Attorney, but I don't know much about it as a franchise. This is, like, strange. It's like his suit probably exaggerates it too. Oh, this is a good opportunity for me to learn how to do a front-facing thumbs up. Oh my God, the perspective on this is going to be a nightmare. Woo, buddy. Okay, of course, it's obviously just the preliminary skeleton before the cleanup step. Oh my God, he's even wider on the right side. What? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is like ridiculously wide. What the hell? Why is this guy so bulky? It's Larry Butts. Why is he such a... I can't get over this. Why is he so buff? I am drawing the classic that started it all. Larry Butts. That's a weird face. He's also got this like is like I kind of drew him like a triangle, but like he's got like this big Giga Chad chin. Why is this guy like such an alpha male? I'm so confused. What the? Like, how would? Okay, is that his chest? Oh my! Wow. Okay, whatever. I gotta get over that. That's just strange. That's so weird. Almost as weird as this perspective's gonna be, but I need the challenge. How do I? God, this is complicated. Ooh. I think what I need to do is draw the hand first, which is gonna be our first problem. Oh my god. Okay, so the thumb goes like that. It goes like this. But then it goes like that, but then that's wrong. But then the thumb. I just know this is gonna be a big challenge. So like it kinda gets bigger, but it kinda no. I'm not gonna be. I think this might be beyond my level, but there's only one way to get to that level, you know? Gotta learn perspective. Like, this is a tough perspective, though. It's, like, almost flat. Like, you can barely see any of the arm. In fact, the sprite kind of makes it look like he doesn't have a left arm. He just has this big-ass fist tumor on hand. I don't even know if the original sprite did the perspective right now I'm looking at. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it did. Yeah, because, like... I mean, you know it's supposed to be a thumb up, but, like... Okay, actually... I'm looking at a similar sprite where he's in a cop suit, and I think that one actually did the perspective correctly. I think this is an inaccurate reference. Oh, no. Oh my god, yeah, it looks... The original Larry Butts? Okay, hold on a second. I gotta just... I'm gonna turn that off just in case. I gotta put it on screen. One sec, I'm sorry. And there goes my iPad again. Great stuff. No, that's the wrong one. Okay, Alright. So, this is what I'm talking about. So we look at this reference, and this is the cop. Yes, it's this thumbs up, but here we can see the arm. We can actually see the arm. We can see how it bends. We can see like it shifting upwards. A mostly straight line, but not perfect. To go down and then up again. We see the sleeves falling off a bit. I think this is accurate. Meanwhile, this one is a clearer image, but it's unfortunately worse. His hand just immediately juts out of his sleeves. His sleeve just immediately becomes bigger. Is that correct? I don't know. Like, uh, but seriously, like, is that perspective? That doesn't look right. The hand looks pretty clear itself, though. Actually, now I'm taking a closer look at it. That's actually really useful to see. Just, okay. A sec, I need to expand this a bit. Yeah, I don't know why the edges automatically lop up portions that go over. That's a bad feature. I don't like that. Actually, I think this newer sprite is in general more anatomic. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're using that one as the reference. This thing does. That was a bad reference. I think that was just a bad reference. It's the meme, I know, but like, the anatomy is off. And my iPad keeps falling. It's designed to stand up. It is a laptop stand. Oh my god. How do I... That's the best I got. No, that's also bad. It feels like it's getting worse, too. Okay, let's look at chat. Why is there one person watching? Because that's you. It's streaming hour. Wait, what is...
somewhere online, and I thought, that looks great, but I don't want to buy it. But I have all this fabric lying around.
Interesting. Bionicle? Whoa. Bionicle. This guy's a Bionicle guy. Okay, I gotta follow him. If you like my art, I am posting to Instagram some of this stuff. Okay. Time. Okay, let's just get a nice... Okay, actually, I'm gonna make this fist its own thing, okay? I need to get really intimate and really close. Okay, so... Nope. Oh, not even close. This is tough. There's always these subtle... Okay, so it bends there. Reference time, baby. Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. Oh god, that does not look like a thumb, bro. I've always had a problem with things getting too big. How do you control? You feel me? You feel me, Mr. Krabs? Nope. I think the shade, oh god, that's so fucking bad. How do you do that? I'm so frustrated. God damn it. How do I do that, bro? Oh my god, I need to like get it real big. I need to see every fucking particle. Man. Is this proportionate? Oh, that's so weird. It's proportionate to what I see. That is weird. Okay. Okay. How do I even do this, man? Bend there, but it needs to be subtle. Oh, I'm not good. Ooh, the bends, they're not subtle enough. Nope, that's too big. Still too big. Maybe I'm so bad at this because I can't draw straight. Wait. I fucking hate you. This stupid. I need to get a new stand. This like this. That keeps it from getting stolen. Doesn't keep it from dropping. Every time I poke this thing, it drops. This is a joke. Okay, I guess I need to hold it in my fucking lap, I guess. Okay, so that's the bend, right? But then, I'm getting like dangerously close to tracing right now. But it's like, the bend is too dramatic still. I just need to figure out what they even do, you know? There's a bend there. There's a bend there. There's a inversion there. And it kind of keeps going. Okay, so bend, go. Ugh. Ooh, this is tough. Texas. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Okay. Oh god, and the... Holy shit. Wait. Also, why do his, like, bumps on his fingers? They look like nails. I'm going insane. They look like fucking nails. Why do they look like nails? That ain't how they look. I'm looking at my hand. They definitely don't look like that. Oh god. Wait, let me look at... Okay, that makes sense. I am drawing Larry Butts, and he is proving to be surprisingly difficult. Okay, you know, I think I have the...
On campus and online at Central Michigan University. They do.
Draw a circle. That's a pretty damn good circle. I'll do the circle. It's not perfect, but you don't get a perfect circle. That just doesn't happen. That's a pretty damn good circle. Okay, circle's done. Oh my god. Okay, the finger's gonna need some adjusting as well. Obviously. The thumb is engorged. So it's like, I guess that, like, oh god. I think, okay, so I think I gotta, okay, how about this? I may or may not return to Larry Butts another time. He is really tough. He's actually he is deceptively difficult. He's good training, honestly, for perspective. Some pretty simple perspective that I should know, but I do not. However, I'm too tired to be able to do this right now. Good training, honestly. Oh shoot, was I hearing myself? Some pretty simple perspective that I. Wow, I'm really quiet this stream. I'm sorry. Is this better? Let me actually test this thing. Let's test it, bro. How quiet am I? Oh shoot, was I hearing myself? You're probably hearing double. I just need to test something. This stream. I'm sorry. Is this better? Let me actually test this thing. Let's test it, bro. Are you a man? Yes, I am. How quiet am I? You're probably hearing double. I just need to test something. I'm keeping it to myself. That's ominous. Okay, I think it sounds good now. Okay, let's just make the stream mute again so you'll just hear one of me, bro. Sorry about any inconvenience, of course. Are you a man? I'm surprised that people ask me that. Man, these artists are like good. I'm like less good. I think it's just because the process of getting better is actually kind of frustrating. I think if it was more fun, I'd be doing it more often. You feel me? You feel me. Not my goat. Please let my goat be okay, dog. Farmers when disease strikes their livestock. I love those anti memes. God dang it. Are you a man? 6 viewers. Words with friends tile. I think I just in general need someone to talk to. I actually found some guy from the good old Smart Alec days. Dow Jones. Who is this guy? Actually, mutual friends. Space G. Okay, who is this? Well, I do wonder who he is. That's cool. This before the Turkey Tom Schizophrenia arc. Oh, that was the beginning of the end, and goddamn was the end of. It took a while. Wait. Oh, I know what to draw next. I got bros. I know what to draw next. I know what to draw next. Yeah, Discord. One sec. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, for those who don't know, I made one of my April Fool's pranks back in the day. So I got it. It's so weird where like new stuff becomes old, but I'm sure many of you know how uh I'm sure many of you are aware of the good old days with Steven Universe. Um, oh, I actually kind of like the way this is starting. I'm gonna make a cute little guy here. He's like a little snake with a jacket. Unless the damn pen doesn't. Okay, pressure 1%. Okay, let's put it at none. Taper shape. Okay, good. Okay, good. Stick the pressure crap. It makes it look so inconsistent for no reason. Okay, I like this guy. I don't like the tape. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. That's really irritating. I thought I stopped that. Let's just draw a little. You know, sometimes all you need in life is to draw a little creature. A sinister creature, but a creature feature nonetheless. Love drawing strange monsters. You know, as a kid, I drew all the time, but I never got better because I never wanted to really get better. I just drew monsters all the time. There's a certain piece that is unmatched about that. Okay, it looks like I think. Okay, so that's a problem. Yeah, that should. I want the cloak to look like it's enveloping him. Cool. Okay, wait a second. Actually, that would make more sense. Kind of gets pulled in there. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Kind of looks a little duck shaped. Let's make him a, I don't know. Let's do a duck. I like this guy. You know what? I fuck with this thing. Whatever this thing is, I fuck with it. Is it in the? It's in a separate layer. Good. Okay. Cool. I like him. Yeah, I like him. Like him a lot. Oh, there's a lot more in chat now. Whoa, there's a lot more viewers now. What app am I using to draw? Procreate. Procreate is, I'm really impressed with Procreate. There have been a lot of things that I just thought that I was innately bad at art, and maybe that's true, but there were also a lot of things that were not user error and just limitations in the software that I could tell are limitations because after using Procreate, I feel like every mistake I make is a mistake I make now. So I really love it. But you should get an Apple Pen with it. Absurd amount of spiky teeth. Yeah, I used to do that. Ibis paint, I've tried. I was not the biggest fan of Ibis. I could try it again though. I feel like Ibis is probably going to be better than this for animation. This thing barely works for animation. One thing I really hate about animation programs is they have a limited number of frames, but the frames aren't just like frames of animation, they're frames within the frames of animation, so they're like layers. They like count frames as layers. So if you have like 8 layers on one frame, 8 layers on another frame, you got 16, which is a lot. I like this duck guy. I think this duck guy. Okay, wait. Actually, I kind of want him to really look like he is. Like the cloak is kind of a. Yeah, okay, that kind of works. Does that make it look? No, that makes it look worse. Actually. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that is one thing that I think I'm not an expert on digital art, obviously. I'm pretty novice to it. However, my advice with digital art, one thing I recommend over anything else, make sure if something isn't coming out right, that it feels like you're the one making a mistake. It's like a hard video game. Like you want it to be Dark Souls where it's like it feels like it's your fault, you know? You don't want to be like parts of Dark Souls where you're sneaking up on the bridge and go on the side and the allegedly inanimate rolling boulder says fuck you and slams itself into you because that is apparently an enemy and not a hazard for some reason and you lose all your souls. Animation specific tools in it. Huh. I should look into that too. I like this. I do like let's call him Duck plus Rhino. And he kind of looks like a dino. Triple entendre. And you know what? Birds are dinos, so I like dino. That's a good name for him. Okay, it does seem like people agree with what I'm saying, so that's good. I'm assuming they're the experts and not me. Dino. Maybe this guy's a little complicated, you know? I mean, this program isn't perfect. I think one issue I have is the default brush. Um, it's a little blurry at the edges. And I don't like that at all. I don't like the blurriness. I really don't. Like sometimes you just gotta retrace it. It shouldn't like I turn off the sensitivity in terms of like when I put my pen on there, I don't want to like be like kind of halvesies like do it again. Okay, it's not doing it now, but sometimes it does. Uncertified dummies. Lineless versus lineless, I'd say, is definitely harder than lines. Lines are what most artists use as like the baseline, it's their guide. Like, think of it this way, you're more likely to see someone draw with lines without coloring it than coloring without lines. What are uncertified dummies? I don't know what they are. Are those like those weird dummy animations? Hmm. That looks interesting now. That looks so weird. I kind of like it though. Yeah, I need to cook for a sec. I needed some goofy non-human funsies because like see like the lines here they don't look right. They're like half fading off. I don't like that part of this. If my pen brushes this, it should just brush it, you know? I don't like that. That's one thing that bothers me about Procreate, but I'm sure there's a way to turn that off. If anyone knows, that'd be awesome. Maybe that's a bit too much bend. There we go. That's a bend, so this one should be a stretch. I'll get to Oliver in a sec. Oliver shouldn't be nearly as difficult as Larry Butts, though. Ooh, that thumb. Oh, God. That thumb was scary. That's like some real good. That's like, you got anatomy, you got like hands. You got like anatomy, you got like hands, you got perspective. You got a perspective that covers different parts of the hand and the arm. One of my biggest pet peeves is like drawing it like a hand forward towards the camera because you don't know what the arm's doing. You're like lost. You don't know how to guide it. It's like really, it's like actually pretty tough. What's a bubble and what's an actual eraser mark? You know, like normal retail stores were selling Apple Pens for like $75, and I found this one on Amazon for like 7. What the fuck is going on? I do feel like I mean, the economy's gonna be bad, but I do feel like people gotta, I feel like in order to adapt, we're gonna need to play a little dirty. Because they play dirty with us. Oh, it's all good prices if you have the app, and we can have another data breach. Oh boy, I love data breaches. Juicy. Okay, now it's like, is this. Okay, let's just, yeah, let's just do that for the cloak, because that's a little confusing now. Favorite song? As you know, whenever it gets to like the favorites of stuff, there's so many options. I change so much, and it's like, man, man, oh man. I think for a favorite song, I think Killer Queen by Queen would probably be up there. I mean, I don't really listen to it anymore because I burned out on it already, but like as a kid, it really inspired my imagination. So that holds a special place in my heart. And the legs are in the wrong spot. Okay. It actually looked better before I add those details. Yeah, let's just keep it. There we go. Beautiful. And it doesn't make any fucking sense. Whatever. I think it's cute enough on its own, really. You know, it's all good. There we go. Beautiful. Majestic creature. Flight of the Beelzebub. Delirious chase theme. Huh. Never heard of either of those. Beelzebub. I mean, a lot of sinister sounding music sounds pretty good, honestly. Beelzebub's like a demon. Beelzebub is like a fly bug. Polybius GB speedrun. Quasar from Carmelia. Wait, is Carmelia like that Is that like the like veterans of rhythm gaming? That's like the veteran rhythm gaming song or band or musician choice. Is that what that is? I think that's what that is. Hmm. Okay. Oliver FPE. There are different versions of this thing. And oh my god, I didn't even need to scroll. That's weird, bro. But whatever. Ah, the internet. You're weird. Actually, wait, I'm like Oliver's actually such a weird character because like apparently she's a gender bent except not gender bent self-insert of Katie, but also wait, that actually counts. Huh. Lore of Katie, but also is their own character where they're a different age, gender, motivation, personality, but they look similar, but not that. Like, what even is Oliver? I don't even get it, man. Get these damn bubbles out of here. Oh God, is that under the screen? How did that get under the screen? It was clean when I put it on, and it's never been off. How did all this shit? Like, I don't get that. I swear to God, how do other people manage to maintain their stuff? Because, like, I have seal locks. I have damn seal. Whoa, wait a second. This thing's charging on the computer? Wait, this iPad's parasitic. That's funny. Well, to be fair, this stupid MSI laptop doesn't have a good battery. So might as well. Love you, planned obsolescence, Apple. God, I need a new screen. This is disgusting. It didn't even. It's all disgusting on the inside, and I've never taken it off. And it's completely clean. Completely clean. This is so annoying. How is it so fucking dirty on the inside? Did it just absorb the air? Did it like phase? Did the dirt phase through? This makes no goddamn sense. I am and now it's all a big bubble. Just a big, stupid bubble. Okay, one sec. Oh god, that ain't what I wanted. There we go. Larry Buds. You know, I just realized that was all on screen. Glad nothing. Okay, glad there wasn't. Okay, I didn't dox myself. Good. Oh shit. Actually, now I think about it, let's just get rid of settings. Let's not have that on screen at all. Oliver is actually kind of a pretty decent design, actually. I think I prefer this. I prefer this really smug Allison or whatever. They do have the weird pigtail plus fluffy hair plus ponytail combo that I used on that I found out I hate drawing with Miss Grace. Oh my god, that was pain in the ass. So I'm not gonna do anything super complex, honestly. I do appreciate them not having necks. That actually helps a lot. It's a strange thing for me to mention, but it's pretty important. They have like a wait a second. This version is like square. I do need to delete those messages from the Discord for sure. There is just always so much shit happening. But yeah, that was pretty creepy of those guys to do that. Don't know why people need to do that on Discord.com. Don't know why it's a thing. Don't know why it's so damn. It's like super aggressively common too. You see, it's doing it again. It has the weird line inconsistency. And like, look at that bit. I have to go over it again. And then when you go over it again, the other lines become too thick. How do people do it's like you have to be so goddamn perfect with this stuff. How do people even do it? I don't it's like really wild. Why do they never have two eyes? It actually kind of looks cool. Yeah, that looks cool actually. We got emo Oliver up in this bitch. But emo looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. There was like throughout the 2010s, there was like a rebellion against the rebellion. Edgy's out. Edgy's not cool anymore. I do need to get good at art because like the stuff I want to use art for gets pretty damn complex. I am planning on an action series at some point. Probably won't become animated because like the ambition's just absurd. I have to be like it's so absurd. It's like Lord of the Rings levels of ambitious. And I'm not going to say it's Lord of the Rings level of quality because I'm not an idiot. I'm not an egomaniac, especially since I haven't earned my due. She really I've seen this done before with Miss Grace too. This similar art style, similar hairstyle actually. Oh, wait, the hair, it's got like three dimensions. That's kind of cool. How does she do that? It is so weird how like this whole fundamental paper education thing just took over so aggressively on this channel, like unambiguously. It was really just supposed to be a one off video. And then just everything changed. How ugly does this look now? It looks fucking terrible. Oh my god. Wonder if it'll be monetized. I say fuck a lot. I really shouldn't be written by Vivzy Pup, but here we are. Has a wide face, but you know, it's all good. Should they get a fang just to really complete the edgy boy look? Edgy girl, I don't know. That looks, oh god, now that looks like a cringy ass anime. God, the weird, the face is weird. It's pretty weird. God. No, I'm sorry. I'm looking at it now. I'm not liking it as much as I did at first. It's like one of those parody how to draw manga book things. I mean, yeah. Okay, wait, that's what's missing. Okay. That looks better. You know, that one line does make it dramatically better. Oh, it's not great, though. It is not great. No, that actually makes it look worse. It kind of looks ugly regardless, actually. Never mind. Ooh, sorry. Tired. Flip the drawing. Yeah, this is. Oh god, this is like bad. Screw it. Oh god, why is it so tiny? Oh no, why is it so big? So like the original reference, I'm like looking at on a computer and not the iPad itself. It's so octangular, I guess is the way to describe it. They are gender. HTO Delirious? What the hell? Who is that again? Was he like involved in some weird I don't know, whatever. H2O Delirious. I remember vaguely a bad group I was with for like 2021 to 2022 was like beefing with this HTO Delirious guy, but I didn't even understand what was going on with that side. I didn't need to understand, you know. Okay, let's just remove the cheeks entirely. Okay. That is kind of a cool piece of art. Katie's art style is really good. Like, I mean, it's not a surprise that, like, in hindsight, I did think that they were like 28, honestly. Like, they mastered multiple styles. Like, I can't even master one, bro. Mm. Oh yeah, doy. Do that. You know, I that's an obvious trick that I haven't been really doing much of. Um, okay, this might make a bit more sense. Yeah, Vanos gang. Yeah, it was so weird. Yeah, Vanos gang. Yeah, like I was in a bit of a bad group, and there's a lot of things I'm not gonna get into. But one thing that I wasn't involved with at all was like they, for some reason, had like this multiple year-long beef with different members of the Vanos crew, which is really weird because some of them, of course, didn't acknowledge their existence, but a lot of them like what made entire channel like they had entire side channels like partially dedicated to them. It was like the weirdest thing. I think there was like some guy called Wrecker they all hated. They like, really hated this Wrecker guy. HTO Delirious like flips sides sometimes. So weird. I'm guessing it had something to do. It was so weird. I don't know why. It's just weird. I probably did figure out why, but it's also like I probably didn't care enough because it's like, what the fuck? This is stupid. Okay, let me just. Uh, I think I gotta. I made Gumball High, and it's 10 p.m., and I'm getting really tired. Getting really tired. I don't necessarily care enough to finish this. I think I'm just gonna put up this reference image here so you guys understand my struggle. Let me I'm gonna move this temporarily. Let me see if this actually shows what I worry it'll show. Okay, it does not show. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, good. Actually, wait a second. Where's the image? What the heck? Okay, that was weird. The guiding the main hmm. There's like some fucking demon inside of me that's like, Trace, it'll be easier. No one will care. I gotta fight these demons, bro. They like, you'll see the lines once you understand and retread their path. You will never look like them without cheating. You will never be able to draw without cheating. Trace locations. Oh wait, Angel, Angel. Yeah, yeah, that's Angel. Oliver. Why are so many people on Reddit hate Oliver, but like you guys seem to simp the heck for Oliver. I guess I can see why. I don't know. Jesus. Okay, Makimator really loves Oliver, apparently. Whew. Okay then, I guess. This is I don't know, just as long as it's not the Katie version, I guess, which is just entirely confusing. I hate the lines. Why did they gotta do that to me? I don't get it. That looks uglier than having it forward. It kind of looks like overly majestic, like in a comedic way. Oh, I'm gonna shit myself to death. Oh my god. Oh, the pain. Wait. Yeah, most of them are children. That is fair. That's kind of my opinion. Actually, like I mean, my first video kind of simps from this circle, but like even that's kind of done after finding out like after Katie said that she was like 16 in December, that just made everything like even more awkward than it already was. Like Jesus Christ. Yeah. This image does have a bit of aura. Like if I can make my hair sway like that, that'd be cool. I want to do that someday. But I can only draw them like skinny. And like they have depth. Why does the hair have like depth? Do you see that? That's weird. Like it's like these are polygons, you know? You see what I mean? That's so weird. Which one's Miss Emily? Is that the art woman? Is that the art class girl? I feel like there's something telling that the nicest characters, the nicest teachers are music teacher and the art teacher. I think that I feel like fundamental paper education was Ventart. I feel like it was Ventart. Yeah, just on that basis alone, I think it was just mostly Ventart. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, some kid was mad about school. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. That I did not mean to do that. No. Actually, that kind of worked. Weird. It says it's not really work. Circular black one. Oh. Oh yeah, her. What does she teach again? She's also the only teacher shown teaching, I think, which is funny. They fiction? Well, fiction's the best part. Everything else is a bad part, though. Cause like, I mean, people say fiction like it's a worse and lamer thing, and it is kind of lamer. On the other hand, though, I think I like a lot of people have issues with like boundaries, and it's like better to be like some. It's better to like you know crush on someone who's not real than someone who is. If it's like, unless you're serious about like that's the thing. Unless you're serious about like probably like I mean, if you're not serious about it, then either you're going to be lonely and try to aim above your weight class and be lonely, or you're gonna be like, people get insecure when their girlfriend has like a celebrity crush, and it's like, well, that's cool and all, but I'm like a guy, I'm like a real human, and so are they. What the okay, this hair is like almost as tough as. Oh my, wait. Mm. Okay, let's just fix that real quick for the hair. Yeah, my approach to I was planning on like drawing the students, and my approach was gonna be more like the dino guy, because like I kind of like if it's just like a freestyling it, don't care about being perfect. It's a goofy guy, a duck rhino that becomes a dino in a cloak. Like you got silly crap like that, which is pretty cool. You feel me? Yeah. Actually, wait a second. Okay, good. It doesn't get erased in the background. Spike too much? What does that mean? Oh god. I'm like about to crash out, bruh. Unbruh. This hair is so goddamn complicated. Okay, then spike, 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 implied spike. Oh my god. Okay, maybe that works. Okay. Okay, I think that works a bit better. It's always. That's kind of ugly. Oh god, why is it small again? Spike too much. Wait a second. Oh wait. Aha. No. I think that's just too thick. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting better. I think I'm getting better, but I'm still not great, you know? You feel me? You feel me. I think I am okay. Artists are naturally self-deprecating, and one thing about that is because their senses of the uncanny valley adjusts so that automatically adjusts so that basically whatever they make looks bad and off to them. I know that's a thing, but I think objectively speaking, I am at the intermediate level, I'd say. Like, I'm not quite a beginner, like, as in, like, normal people who don't really want to pursue art would look at my stuff and say, hey, that's pretty good. But anyone who is an artist would be like, uh. You feel me? I think you feel me. Ow. Yeah, this hair is too complicated. I mean, some of it's like it's Sonic like that's one way to describe it, that's for sure. God, this hair is so all over the place. And this isn't even like the ponytail on top of that. You got pigtails. You got messy zoomer broccoli hair on top of that. For some reason, they're like shaded polygons, and you got a big ass ponytail that's braided at the end. I don't know. I've been taught. I mean, I'm not saying it is for you, but I have to avoid the instinctive. It's just my art style cope because it's a tempting ass cope, but it's like I know I'll need to. I know I need to improve. You know, like I know there's definitely problems here. Oh God, fuck is this hair? How do you It's actually very similar to Miss Grace of all characters because I drew Miss Grace and I had the same problems of like three different contradicting hair. I feel like Miss Grace's hair was actually even harder than this. It was oh god, it was insane, dude. Okay, I need to take a break from Olive over here. Um, what's a good one? Good old Gumball in the corner. Yo, Darwin, don't tell Anais about the cat's The cat's eye, like, that's good. It does act different with Procreate. What is, what is it? What is it? I really gotta know. What is it? What is it? I don't want to go slow. What is it? What is it? I really want. What is it? What is it? I really gotta know. Okay, this I am going to actually accidentally dox myself. So I'm going to not do that. How's the stream going? Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah, okay, that's the point. Okay, this is different. I need to do this for me. This is very important for me. Okay, let's just turn it back on. I should redraw Vexel at some point, but first, I was talking. I've been a little nostalgic for the. I don't want to say good old days, but I think they're more like the bad old days. Some people might call me obsessed, but like, I don't really care about anything else. This one image is just burned into my fucking retina. I have a problem. Oh god. I gotta end the stream like this. I just have to, bro. I just it's just a necessity. You know, Vexel, I should do more with Vexel, which is the character that's my profile picture. Um I can't get over this fucking image. I can't. So like Vexel, he is an interesting character to like be a mascot. He's like a weird, he's like a very unconventional trope in general. I do hope I get to I think the whole show was gonna be called Vexed, but I think someone beat me to it, so I have to call it the popular vote or something. Beinswurst. A blue tinted sausage. That sounds epic. I don't think the shoulders are broad enough. Mm. Can anyone even tell what this is? Yeah, can anyone even tell what I'm drawing right now? A jacket, a turkey jacket. Given how little context you guys have, that's probably the best you really can get in terms of a guess. An ugly sweater for your pet agreed. Ah, this is so stupid. What the fuck's wrong with me? Up. What's wrong with me? I gotta make it like a really hyper realistic. Okay, gotta start with that. You gotta start with the creepy fucking turkey head. God, why is it so veiny? Ew. Oh god. I don't like turkey. Ew. He looks like he's fucking Voldemort. What is that thing on his beak, bruh? He's got like the soles of the dam surrounding his. There we go. That's unsettling. That's what we're looking. Why are turkeys so fucking creepy? I didn't even realize it until like really analyzing this. Keep those first eyes. Which ones were the first eyes? Was it like this? I think it was. God, why is it so fucking veiny? I don't like that. Like the ugh, it's disgusting creature. This is more abstract than I was expecting. Why are turkeys so fucking scary? I never even realized how scary they are. What is this thing? It's horrifying. And I think the worst part is this is probably the best drawn of these. Okay, let's just very abstract. Let's get rid of those bumpities. You know, I don't like the bumpities. I like the. We even got the fucking raptor. They got the goddamn raptor claws, don't they? Turkeys are scary. Okay. Um, Adam's apple. Yeah, I see that. It's like this veiny thing. It does not look pleasant. I think that's, you know what, that's it kind of looks almost too good to just slap that shitty fucking shirt on him. Wait, I gotta do something. Okay, let's get rid of the dino for a sec. Okay, have to do that again. This one I'm definitely saving. I think we're pro bloodshot eyes. Oh, that's a good idea. Like make it. Wait, no, that's not subtle enough. Why does he look so scary? Bro looks terrifying. I gotta show one of my friends. There we go. Discord, stop lagging, bro. Oh, there's a nameplate. Sure. I no, I don't want to buy it. Okay, there we go. That's that's gonna be my new Discord profile for a bit. Discord and human versions. Dang, that's ambitious. That's pretty ambitious. Looks cool though. I think I think I am, you know, I didn't accomplish well. Let's bring back some of these layers, you know. There we go. I was worried I didn't accomplish as much as I thought I did, but now I see that I have. With dino. Duck, rhino equal dino. Okay. That's okay. I think that's gonna be it for today. Yeah, I think that's about as much as I can take. This stupid fucking. I love this one. Looks even funnier because the turkey looks so fucking scary, and the sweater looks so shitty. Like the turkey's so detailed, but scary. And this stupid shirt is just superimposed in front of it. God, I love like there's a lot of things I regret from that time period on YouTube, but this image, not even the lore associated with the image, I don't really like that. But the image itself is I'm just obsessed with this stupid fucking I've been laughing like an idiot at it for like 5 years now. It's absurd. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, that's about it for today. But image from I made that like 5 years ago, and it requires a lot of lore and context. Oh, it just oh, oh my god, what is wrong with me, dude? Alright, bye. If you like animation subbed allocations, bye y'all. Oh my god.